Hello friends, welcome on Study Hub channel. This is Pooja Singla. Today I am going to discuss the poem Apparently with No Surprise, which is written by Emily Dickinson. Before starting the poem, we should know about the poetess. So let's start. Emily Dickinson was an American poetess. She was born in 10 December 1830 and died in 15 May 1886. She started her writing work at her 20 years. So, I hope this information is about poetess is enough for starting a poem. Here are first stanza of the poem. Apparently with no surprise to any happy flower, the frost beheads it at its play in accidental path. In these lines, Emily tells us that a happy flower is beheaded by frost. The frost is very powerful, but it did not murder the flower intentionally. The frost was at its play when accidentally the flower was killed. Emily sees that clearly. There is nothing to be surprised. It all happened as per plan and wishes of nature approved by God. Here are second stanza of the poem. The blonde assassin passes on. The sun proceeds unmoved to measure of another day for an approving God. In these lines, the sun has been called blonde. Blonde means having a pale yellow hair. In fact, the frost is not guilty. The sun withheld its warmth and let the frost do the dirty job of killing the flower. The sun moves on unconcerned and unaffected by the tragedy. It has no time to stop as it has to be ready to rise again. The next day, God also seems to be in favor of nature's action. The last line of poem seems to state that God is just as impassionate and brutal as nature. Here are a brief summary of the poem. In apparently with no surprise, Emily Dickinson writes about the cold, unfeeling attitude of nature. In the first stanza of the poem, Dickinson writes about a happy flower that is beheaded by the frost. However, the frost that beheads the flower is not portrayed as a force wishing harm. It destroys the flower accidentally in play. What is a surprise is that the real assassin is blonde. It is clearly the sun, which withheld its warmth and allowed the frost to do its dirty job. The poem also portrays the indifference of nature and God. The sun proceeds unmoved, showing that nature has no concern for life or anything else. It simply goes on as it always has, regardless of tragedy. The brutality of nature is approved by God. God bears witness to this uncaring nature as an approving God. God Himself is indifferent to the suffering in nature. In fact, He designed nature to be that way. He is glad to see it functioning as intended. The last line of the poem seems to state that God is just as impassionate and brutal as nature. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe our channel and press bell icon button. If you like our video, please drop your valuable comments. Thank you. Thank you.